Sophie, thank you. On BBC London tonight, 20,000 new under construction in London. Hello and welcome, I'm Samantha Simmonds. First tonight, living in limbo and trapped in the benefits system. The families stuck in temporary accommodation, desperate for a council home. Well, today, London's Mayor Sadiq Khan announced that he's smashed his own target to start work on 20,000 new council homes by 2024. But political opponents and those living in the system say much more is needed to be done to solve London's wider housing crisis. Guy Lynn reports.
Another day.
Next, fears over the sustainability of some primary schools as more parents decide to move outside of central London. The ongoing housing crisis and a falling birth rate means an increasing number of families are relocating to other, more affordable towns. Almost every London borough has been affected, as Laxmi Gopal reports. Now to the coronation, and the Met has today been giving more details about the huge security operation in place to keep the capital safe over the weekend. Well, its importance came into sharp focus last night after a man was arrested outside Buckingham Palace on suspicion of possessing an offensive weapon. Well, our reporter Alpa Patel is there for us. Environment Minister Teresa Villas made a plea to MPs in the Commons today to stop ULEZ expansion. In a speech to introduce what's known as a 10-minute rule bill, the Conservative MP for Chipping Barnet claimed it was the wrong scheme at the wrong time. London's Mayor Sadiq Khan insists it's needed to tackle toxic air quality. Well, our political editor Tim Donovan was watching. Hi, Tim. Next, a business boost or a taxpayer burden? Well, the financial impact of the coronation is hard to predict. And it's coming at a time, of course, of increasing prices and double-digit inflation. Well, our work and money correspondent, Tara Welsh, has been taking a look at the numbers.
Well, first, let's take a look at what it's going to cost the taxpayer. Some predictions suggest it's going to cost between £50 and £100 million. I asked the government if it would be that high or more, but it told us it's unable to give costs or a breakdown of funding until after the event has concluded. Now, a recent poll suggested that 51% of Londoners thought the coronation shouldn't be funded by the government. 32% thought it should. Well, I went to Hayes to chat to people around the Coronation Road area to see what they think. Many say this will be a good weekend for business. It's predicted to bring £350 million in for hospitality. But what about the wider economy? I spoke to some business commentators about what effect it's likely to have.
No.
So it won't benefit everyone, but the coronation certainly will provide a much-needed boost for some businesses.
Thanks. Now, a school in London has won a competition to design one of 15 gigantic thrones for the coronation. It's being displayed at the Tower of London, and we will be seeing the unveiling of it shortly. But a lot of hard work has gone into creating its eye-catching design. Ross Miklachevich has been to Broomfield School in Enfield to meet the team behind it.
For these students in Enfield, getting creative got them noticed. Their design for a giant royal throne stood out from more than
It is time to see the Broomfield School throne in all its glory. Alice Bandakravi sent this from the Tower of London just a few moments ago.
Well, this afternoon...
Wow, what an achievement. Congrats to all involved in that. Well, communities are finding different ways to celebrate the coronation. Some are camping outside the palace, others baking cakes, many, of course, organising street parties. Well, in Reading, a group of British Asian women have gone back to their cultural roots to commemorate the royal occasion, as Minreet Kaur explains. Before we bring you the latest weather forecast, let's show you these pictures from Battersea Dogs and Cats Home. The fur. How is the weather shaping up for the next few days? Here's Louise to tell us. Hi, Louise.
Oh, Samantha, I really...
Now, just before we go, a reminder of the main headlines. Russia has accused Ukraine. That's it from me. There's lots more on our social media and online. Frankie McCamney will be here later with our 10:30 programme. But for now, from all of us, have a very good evening.